Cube Method Vlog C3 Cycle 3 Deadlifts Week 3 Wave 1 Reps. Here is the work for today. Everything that you see was done. This is my first time squatting or doing anything where I really needed to bend over and pick up weights for about 2 weeks. I slightly strained my abdominal where I have a small little hernia forming around the top of my abdomen, which I'll show you a little later. Here's a 3x12. Well, here's one set of 12 reps at 325 pounds. And I managed to do this unbroken, I guess you can call it. And it felt pretty good. As you can see, I'm keeping the bar really close to me and just making sure that my mechanics are all in sync. And that's really important that you try to take the time to do that when you're working with lighter weight. On top of the fact that I'm doing this at a deficit. There was a joke earlier today about lifting without your shirt on, and I came to the gym with 2 shirts. And as you can see, I ended up with no shirts because it got really hot. And the rest of these deadlifts also were not as easy as that first set. I noticed using the straps, I do get a lot more lat involvement when doing the deadlift, but it's almost like I've taken my legs out of the movement. I don't know how to explain that, because if you've seen any of my previous deadlift videos, before I used to grip it and rip it. And so I got the what are these things? The Versa grips, to basically take the focus off my grip strength, because my grip strength is pretty tight butthole. But you know, my speed off the floor and other things could have been improved. So these were purchased as a tool basically to help me focus on other aspects of the deadlift. One thing I don't do is over and under grip with the Versa grips. So I mean, that could attribute to some of my leverages being slightly different. Here is 345 pounds, 2 sets of 8 block pulls. And again, I try to start this movement off by getting my ass down, and then, you know, locking my lats in, and then just trying to erect myself. I'll pull my hips through, but I don't know if it's because I'm, you know, trying to protect my stomach or whatnot. It doesn't seem that I'm able to get my ass down after that initial rep. I just keep it in one place. And so the whole point of doing all this deficit work was to get my ass lower. And so, I don't know, some of evaluation of my leverages on the deadlift really need to be looked at. Maybe I need to, you know, do what Wendler recommends and go back down in weight and just refigure out my leverages. Here I'm pointing out the trouble area in my stomach. If you notice, when I'm breathing in, there's a weird little abscess there. And so basically that's my new little friend. I had 3 sets of 12 deadlifts at 300 pounds left to do. I did not want to do them at a 2-inch deficit with the regular deadlift bar that I was using. So I decided to do them with the trap bar with a 35 or 45 pound plate under my feet. Created the deficit that I wanted. I was able to keep my back, you know, pretty erect throughout the movement, and really just focus on driving my legs, which was, you know, the whole point. And my quads were on fire for that. And then finishing up, I had 2 sets of 4 knee pulls at 415 pounds. And maybe it was 405 pounds. I don't know. It was 400 and heavy pounds. It was really tough for me. After all the work, my hands were pretty raw. So, and this Texas bar, it really has a nasty knurl on it. And so, also, that awkward moment where you think your back looks like that, and instead it looks like a pug's face when you go to squat. I programmed some squats in this deadlift session based off of Brandon Lilly's recommendations on his latest Juggernaut article. And The only reason why I'm squatting with a cambered bar is because I was too fucking lazy to go get a different bar. This was already here, it was in place. I gave it a couple of reps and whatever. So yeah, 6x3 on this, and let me tell you, this thing is fucking weird to squat with. On top of the fact my back was already got a nice bruise earlier in the week, I didn't do any of those reps to depth at all. My first time squatting with a cambered bar. So I went outside, grabbed my Oli shoes, grabbed my knee warmers, and this is around the fifth or sixth set of the 3, and a lot better. I was a little more explosive with it now that you know, I knew the characteristics of the cambered bar, and I wasn't scared shitless of what was going to happen if I had to ditch it. And I did some back extensions, 50 reps to round out the day, and some lat pull downs with a band. And that pretty much squares out this session. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe. Be disgusted that there was a big fat dude with no shirt on. And have a good one.